Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel where today in this week in Brewview we take a look back against the two series the Milwaukee Brewers have had against the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. And I say it was a pretty good week as the Brewers went 3-3 against two of the best teams in the American League, including the Rays, who are off to the best start in MLB this season. And most of those games were pretty darn close, except for the one we're going to talk about here pretty soon, but we'll get to that later. But I think we had a good week. Good performances, good pitching, especially for how injured the staff is. So let's go ahead and take a look into the action with game number 1 of the Tampa Bay series, in which the Brewers lost 1-0 off a sacrifice fly hit by Mejia in the bottom of the 8th for Tampa Bay to give them the 1-0 lead. An eventual victory as well. So, hitting for the Brewers, Owen Miller went 1 for 4. William Contreras went 1 for 4 with a double, his 8th of the season. Willie Adames went 1 for 4. Darren Ruff went 2 for 2. Winker 1 for 1. Brasso 1 for 3. And Joey Wiemer went 1 for 3 as well. And base running, Bryce Terang had his 7th steal of the season. And Owen Miller had his 4th steal of the season as he continues to be one of the best hitters on the Brewers right now in a massive hot streak. Pitching-wise, Adrian Hauser in his second game back pitched fantastic, going 6 strong innings, giving up 4 hits, only 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. Joel Payamps also had a very good solid inning of work as well, having 2 strikeouts. Peter Strzelecki struggled in the 8th, giving up that 1 earned run off of 1 hit and 1 strikeout as well. So unfortunately, not able to do too much there. But in the second game of the series, the Brewers dropped the game 8-4 to the Rays as well, with most of the damage being done in the first and fourth innings and second innings for the Tampa Bay Rays. In the bottom of the first, Ramirez hit a solo shot for a 1-0 Tampa Bay lead. Bottom of the second, Diaz hit a 3-run home run for a 4-0 Tampa Bay lead. But the Brewers were able to get it within 1 run in the next few innings, with Owen Miller hitting a home run for a 4-1 deficit, and then Brian Anderson hit a 2-run shot for a 4-3 score as well. But then in the bottom of the fourth, it just unraveled from there, with Bethancourt hitting a home run for a 5-3 Tampa Bay lead, and then Manuel Margot singling in a run for a 6-3 Tampa Bay lead. And they will add 2 more in the 7th with 2 back-to-back walks that drove in runs for 8-3. Then Christian Yelich reached on an infield single for an RBI for the final score of 8-4. Hitting for the Brewers, Yelich went 1 for 4 with an RBI. Adames went 1 for 4. Anderson 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Owen Miller 1 for 4 with an RBI. And Bryce Terang 2 for 3. Terang had his 4th double of the season. Anderson his 7th home run of the season. And Owen Miller's 2nd home run of the season. Pitching-wise, Eric Lauer really struggled, going 3 innings, 6 earned runs, 6 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. In fact, he is now on a 10-day IL after this game, so injuries probably played a role in that. Bryce Wilson went a solid 3 innings, only giving up 2 hits and 1 strikeout. Jake Cousins struggled in his 2/3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. But Trevor McGill came in and went 1 1/3 scoreless innings with a strikeout as well. Pretty decent mop-up situations. But the Brewers were able to claim a victory in the series, winning 6-4 over the Rays in the finale on Sunday, with the home run ball really being helpful there. We start off in the top of the second on the 2-year anniversary of the Adames trade from Tampa Bay to Milwaukee, with Willie Adames hitting a solo shot to get it started for a 1-0 lead. Then top of the fourth, Rowdy Tellez hit a 2-run home run for a 3-0 Milwaukee lead. But then Josh Lowe tied the game up with a 3-run shot in the bottom of the 4th inning. But we were able to counter right back in the top of the 5th with a William Contreras 2-run home run for a 5-3 lead. Brian Anderson singled in a run for a 6-3 lead. And then bottom of the 8th, Josh Lowe singled in a run for the final score of 6-4. Hitting for the Brewers, Owen Miller, again, hot start, 2 for 5 with a run in the game. William Contreras went 2 for 5 as well with a 2-run home run. Christian Yelich went 2 for 4 with a run. Willie Adames 1 for 5 with a home run. Darren Ruff went 1 for 4. Rowdy Tellez 1 for 2 with a 2-run shot and 2 walks. Brian Anderson 1 for 2 with an RBI and 2 walks as well. Batting wise, Yelich had his 5th double of the year, Ruff 3rd, Miller 9th double of the year. Adames hit his 8th home run, Tellez hit his 11th home run of the season, Contreras hit his 4th home run, and Yelich had his 10th stolen base of the season. Freddie Peralta pitched a pretty solid game, going 6 innings, picking up the win with 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts on 5 hits. Joel Payamps went a solid scoreless inning with 1 hit allowed. Peter Strzelecki struggled again, giving up an earned run in 2/3 of an inning's work, but then Devin Williams came in for a 4-out save, going 1 1/3 with 2 walks, but was able to lock down the save for the hit for the win for the Brewers. And so we returned home after a pretty long road to take on the defending champion Houston Astros, and it did not get off to a good start. It was pretty brutal, if I say so. It started in the top of the second with Jolks hitting a home run off of Corbin Burns. Then Martin Maldonado, former Brewers catcher, hit a home run as well for a 2-0 Houston lead. But bottom of the fourth, the Brewers got within 1 run with a Rowdy Tellez home run. But then it all fell apart there in 4th and 5th. Myers grounded out for scoring Jose Abreu. And then at the top of the 5th, we had Dubon hit a solo shot and Yordan Alvarez hit a home run as well. That guy could just blast him for a 5-1 Houston lead. Alex Bregman singled in a run in the 6th for a 6-1 Houston lead. And then Yordan hit a grand slam. Like, this dude's absolutely insane for a 10-1 Houston lead. Tyrone Taylor doubled in a run in the bottom of the 7th for a 10-2 lead. But then top of the 8th, Jolks doubled in 2 runs as well for a 12-2 finale there. Hitting for the Brewers, Yelich went 1 for 4. Tellez went 2 for 3 with a home run and RBI. Darren Ruff had a hit in this game. He's been hitting very well, so hopefully he can stay on the team. William Contreras 1 for 4, and Tyrone Taylor 1 for 3 with an RBI. Taylor had his 2nd double of the year. Tellez had his 12th home run of the season. Burns really struggled, going 5 innings, giving up 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts, giving up 4 home runs in the game. Elvis Peguero went a third of an inning, giving up 4 earned runs. Holby Milner went a 2/3 of an inning, giving up an earned run and that home run to Jordan. Jake Cousins probably was the best pitcher in this game, going a single inning, giving up 1 hit, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Trevor McGill went an inning, giving up 2 earned runs and 2 strikeouts. And then, for fun, Mike Brousseau came in to pitch for 1 inning, had a walk, but got everyone out. So good for you there. So not very good from Burns there, but the Brewers were able to turn it around, winning 6-0 against the Astros the following day. Started off with Joey Wiemer hitting a solo shot in the bottom of the 3rd, and then Owen Miller scored on a bad pickoff attempt, so he was able to score 2-0 Milwaukee. Then Brian Anderson doubled in 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th, and then Owen Miller hit a home run in the bottom of the 8th for a 6-0 Milwaukee win, which is incredible. Hitting, Yelich went 1 for 3, Winker went 1 for 4, Tellez went 1 for 4, Anderson went 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs, Owen Miller went 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs, and Joey Wiemer went 1 for 3 with a home run as well. Anderson had his 6th double of the season, Owen Miller's 3rd home run of the season, and Wiemer's 5th home run of the season as well. And Owen Miller had his 5th stolen base of the year. Colin Ray pitched very, very well for the Brewers, going 5 1/3 innings for 4 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts, picking up his first win in the major league since 2016. Joel Payamps went 2/3 of innings scoreless with 2 strikeouts. Elvis Peguero had a scoreless inning as well. Very good for him. Peter Strzelecki went a scoreless inning for 1 walk and 2 strikeouts, and Bryce Wilson finished the game off with only allowing 1 hit. So very, very good for the Brewers there. And then we finished up by winning the series against the Astros 4-0. So very, very good for the Brewers. Started off in the bottom of the 4th when Willie Adames hit a 2-run shot for a 2-0 Milwaukee lead. And then in the bottom of the 7th, we had back-to-back home runs by Owen Miller, who has been on an incredible, incredible streak for the Milwaukee Brewers, and a Brian Anderson solo shot as well. Hitting-wise, Yelich went 1 for 4 with a run. Adames 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Tellez went 1 for 3. Owen Miller 1 for 3 with a home run. Brian Anderson went 1 for 3 with a home run as well. Christian Yelich had his 6th double of the season. Adames had his 9th home run. Brian Anderson his 8th. And Owen Miller his 4th home run of the season as well. Adrian Hauser again had a very solid game. Went 5 1/3 innings pitched. 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Been absolutely incredible since coming back from the IL, which is something we really need as more and more pitchers keep going down for the Brewers. Joel Payos went 2/3 of an inning with 1 strikeout. Bryce Wilson went a scoreless inning. Jake Cousins won a scoreless inning with a strikeout, and so did Holby Milner. And so, very successful week for the Milwaukee Brewers, who currently sit on top of the division, 2 games ahead of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And if we look at our schedule coming up, we have a 4-game series that kicks off tonight against the San Francisco Giants, and we should probably win this series, hopefully. And then, beginning next week, Tuesday, we have a 3-game set against the Toronto Blue Jays that ends on Thursday as well. So a full 7-game set all week for the Brewers, who don't get a day off until from the Tuesday series until the 13th of June. But we play the Reds in the 4-game set, the Orioles, who are a very good team, and the Oakland A's as well. So let me know what you guys think about the Brewers down below. Do you think we can be able to bounce back here shortly? I certainly think we do, and we're still leading the division. But until then, I'll see you again next week for another week in Brewview.